Good morning. I am Bhavya.R from University, Karnataka, going to present a paper on happy learning factors of E-Pedagogy, best suited for the education system of digital age, which is jointly prepared by Dr. Jagannath.K.Dange, Associate Professor, University, Karnataka. This is the content part of this article. This article says about happiness in education. What is the importance of happiness in education? On this background, according to Aristotle, happiness is to be the end goal of education and happiness leads to a successful life. And then, according to Jagannath.K.Dange, successful people make goals actualized because they are able to pursue, find their passion and become obsessed with it. In the present scenario, most of the parents are expected from the schools that their children should be happy, healthy and confident. So, the happy learning atmosphere becomes the end need of the hour where the entire education system and pedagogy are to be restructured with happy learning strategy and elements. According to Jagannath.K.Dange, again, happy learning strategy is being described in engaging the students in the resilience and well-being. It makes the students always to enjoy the education. So, happy learning is the most promising teaching and learning process for all stages of the learners, which is to be embedded either in traditional pedagogy or in e-pedagogy. Happy learning. What is happy learning? Happy learning is a process as well as a product which enables the students to discover the world of knowledge and where their curiosity, desire to learn can grow, and it archives a perfect balance between the present pleasure and the future benefits for sustainable happiness. This happy learning concept might be implemented in the e-pedagogy. It will ensure that the students learn very effective in the inside and outside the classrooms. Next, this e-pedagogy is a learning design which incorporates values, effectiveness and teaching and learning, quality education and evaluation process virtually. This slide shows that what is the need of happy learning in the present scenario. So many Vedantists, philosophers, educationists are recommended that happiness or happy learning is very needed in the present scenario. In this regard, in 2015, Delhi State Government of India has made a revolutionary step in promoting happiness in the curriculum of the government schools with all kinds of facilities, activity-based curriculum, engaging in learning, etc. And then the World Happiness Report also said that the happiness in education is very important, and further the Indian National Education Policy of 2019 also gave importance to the level discovery approach and activity-based multi-level flexible styles of learning, which because it gives happy learning in the classrooms. And the main motto of happy learning is educating students not only to get more marks but also to promote happiness in the teaching learning process inside and outside the classrooms, and to create an environment where students feel happy, confident and self-aware. Next slide reveals the main theme of happy learning. That is the factors of happy learning. These factors have been taken from directly from the teachers and the students through the interview. These are the few factors of happy learning. The first one is freedom. Every student wants freedom of learning in the classrooms. They don't want stress and fear of learning in the classrooms. Happy learning which provides freedom to every student. The second one is the sharing of life experiences. Here the teachers shares their live examples, sharing of their life experiences, because it gives the students to know bad and good things in their lives and in the learning process as well, and which encourages the students to get academic achievement in their classrooms. Then the third one is the create interest. Happy learning concept gives happy classrooms gives the freedoms to the students and conducts so many activities which creates the interest among the students, make them to involve in the classrooms as well. The second and third and the fourth one is the self-expression. Here the teachers are going to give the freedom to the students to give their opinions and let them to have their self-expressions in the classrooms. And the next one is the collaborative and cooperative method. Happy learning concept or happy learning classrooms are always using the collaborative and cooperative method of teaching, because all the students are equal in their mindset. And the goal of life, another one is the goal of life. The teacher shows the pathway to the students to achieve the goal of their life. And then the next one is the impartial. Here the teacher shows impartial towards the students. Every student of the classrooms are equal in the classrooms. And then next one is the aesthetic experiences. The teachers gives the life sharing of their life experiences, which make the students have the inner value, the know the value of inner beauty, that is the aesthetic experiences. And also positive, next one is the positive emotions and positive attitudes. This is very important because having the positive emotions and positive attitudes is very important for every human being. While when we have a positive things, we can get the positive life achievements only. Next one is the classroom activities. Here in the happy learning, the classrooms are always in the learning by doing, like that. Always they are engaged, the students are engaging in doing something, the assignments, projects, like that. Next one is Nicholas outlined 10 E-pedagogy concepts in teaching and learning factors. Before we saw the happy learning factors, now we are going to see that Nicholas outlined 10 E-pedagogy concepts in teaching and learning process. These are the 10 concepts of E-pedagogy. The first one is the distance learning. E-pedagogy is very useful in our distance learning. The students where we are not the teachers we are supposed where they are not connect the students through the WhatsApp or something technological devices, they can connect the students. Next one is the unique education. This E-pedagogy is the new innovative and also new unique education in all from all these educational pedagogies. And learning tool, this is one of the learning tool also. And then is the pedagogical innovation also. This is the new pedagogical innovation in the learning process. All the sectors have been adapted this one, and education sector also now it is using in a good manner. Next one is the presenting and facilitating. The E-pedagogy have a facility of presenting and facilitating the learner of resources, materials of learning. And then the learning media. This is the media of learning. Through the media of learning, the students can get or acquire any information, resources from the teachers. And another one is online and offline. It is a very important here. It works. E-pedagogy works in the online as well as in the offline. And another one is effective learning. This E-pedagogy is very effective compared to all the pedagogies, all the methods, all the strategies. Next one is to achieve goal. It also shows to achieve goal very easily, very quickly, and the very effective manner. And then the implementation. While implementing this, it is very easy to implement through the technological devices. We can implement all the and acquire or from the resources very in a quick manner. Next one is, these are the 10 E-pedagogy concepts of teaching learning process, and this is the main part of this article is blending of happy learning factors with E-pedagogy. Happy learning factors and also 10 E-pedagogy factors. From blending of this, when the happy learning concept might be or implement in the digital space or in the E-pedagogy, it will enhance the learning or teaching process very effectively in the present scenario. For that, these are the some of the happy learning factors and some digital space where we are going to be adapt. The first one is the self-discovery and learning. Here, from OER, virtual reality, digital libraries, etc. can make the students to self-learn or self-discover themselves. The second one is the pleasurable learning. This is from the digital learning games, 3D games, they can get pleasures. And then third one is the shared and interactive learning, digital from to the social media, feasible and economical learning, this from internet availability and free learning opportunities, sustain equality, that is self-managed online courses, preferential learning, virtual subject specialist, online tutoring, etc. outcome and feedback promoted learning, digital assessment and its perfection and types of assessment, delightful learning, fun and enjoyment, desire to learn, projects and assignments, respect the children's curiosity, sharing of opinions clearly. These are the blending of happy learning concept with e-pedagogy, which will make the students get and teaching learning process will get the effective in the classrooms, outside the classroom and also inside the classrooms. These are the education implications of happy learning of e-pedagogy. This is very important. The first one is to increase the spare energy from the student on material that learned. The second one is increase active participation from them, increase independent learning skill, increase learning material quality, and the time health issues, especially now the world suffering from COVID-19, take the activities from home, promote open-mindedness, it makes the students resourceful, make the students to balance their emotions, it helps to inculcate good hobbies among the students, make them to practice forgiveness, flow savoring, create social awareness, make them to punctual to the classes, make them to self-discoverer. These are the education implications of happy learning with e-pedagogy. This is the final part of this article, that is the conclusion, where the digital world, especially e-pedagogy, has facilitated a healthy space to spark the happy learning elements present in the traditional classrooms. Hence, by the incorporation of the happy learning elements in e-learning, it would ensure the teaching learning process more effectively with a wide range of potential platforms to promote happy, comfortable and feasible teaching learning at schools. These are the references have been put in this article. Thank you.